Well, hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Alicia J. Speaks and my wonderful co-host.
This is Dr. David Render here.
And we are coming to you live on set. You guys, we are outside. If this is your first time, welcome to Emerge, the brand new talk show with you in mind. Listen, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and follow the channel, of course. And if there are topics that you'd like to discuss, make sure you leave it in the chat. Today, we will be discussing Unmasking the Truth.
Now, it was such a dynamic, wonderful episode last time. I definitely enjoyed it, but it really opened up a door in my mind leading up to, which I thought was so fitting, unmasking the truth. When we dealt with the truth, it might be a bit difficult to bear it, but opening up when you said, we're going to unmask the truth. So maybe you can tell the viewers, what does that look like?
Well, unmasking the truth. And did you hear that very real sigh? Unmasking the truth became very real for me in some not too long ago recent events of having to walk down memory of a very traumatic, abusive past relationship.
Run that back again. What? Because I heard a lot there, but we're gonna slow it down. What? Say that again.
I said, okay. Unmasking the truth became very real for me when I had to come to the reality of unmasking and dealing with an abusive past relationship, marriage.
Okay. And the abuse can take on many forms and many just ways it comes about, or it can be dished out or displayed or given out. So go ahead, I just want to take away that.
Yes, and so really for me, first of all, Dr. Dave, I would have to say one of the hardest things for me was to admit that I was in an abusive relationship. I didn't want to believe that that was my truth. And to be honest, any of you who ever have experienced that in relationships, one of the things that happens is you are in denial. You don't believe that it is abusive relationship. You just don't believe it. Literally, I didn't believe that I was in an abusive relationship. And one of the things that I've learned is in order to actually get out of something or to be free or be healed from it, you have to be able to admit that there is a problem. And go ahead.
So just a quick stoppage point. One thing about it when it comes to, and this might be a hard term for those that will view, I want you to internalize, if you have went through this, please put in the comments and share your stories. The admittance, or if you was in denial or even delusion. Now, an abuser or the abuser doesn't always have to look like a stranger on the street that looks scary, that's wearing dark black clothes and pops out of the alley. It could actually, be a spouse, potentially, and I believe that's what you're saying.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And as I went through, I am going to try to get through this segment without.
It is sensitive. It is very sensitive.
Yes, it is very sensitive. And I will try
needed.
to get.
Needed.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get through it without crying, but I'm not sure that I'm
Yeah,
going to.
that's right.
And I want to apologize for real emotions.
Mm, that's right. Yeah, this is a very real show. It's very raw. That was the
Yeah,
premise of what you were, the vision, to
absolutely.
bring forth that real voice, that real,
Yeah.
real. So you're being the first partaker, and it takes a lot of courage. You know, to put yourself out there and admit the hard, unadulterated truth,
Yes.
as you've experienced it.
Yes.
So yeah.
As I experienced it, and let me just say this. This is not an easy episode.
Yeah, by far.
By far. And I was very hesitant on really talking about it. I didn't want to talk about it. And as I began to prepare for the show and for episodes, I was reminded by some other women that, when you share in ministry, and I was reminded by them that the truth of what I experienced was important so that other women can also be free. Other women can feel like their story will be heard and perhaps help somebody else. Being a voice for the voiceless. And I don't want to do wordplay. I don't want to dance around it. And I spent years, guys, of protecting and covering because I was programmed to do so. Anybody that knows, in order to be a good spouse, one of the things you do cover, and you cover well. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that the healing can completely come forth, and to no longer cover and hide the truth of a matter. I heard years ago a sermon, and I've never forgotten, and it said, you'll never conquer what you can't confront. And I've dealt with confronting some things, but this is one of those things that I wasn't willing to confront. I wasn't willing to talk about. And as Dr. Data, as you and I were preparing, and you begin to unmask how you walked through going through a divorce, and how you ended up in a marriage with an open marriage, and not your wife not having sex or not being intimate with you for periods of years, and what that did to you. And you were so willing to unmask truth about your experience to help someone else. I thought I have to be willing to do the same. And I don't know who you are out there. And perhaps maybe my story will help encourage you in some way. Let me just go back a little bit so that I can come forward.